Hey, No Trouble, what's good? First off, I want to say thank you guys for being so welcoming and supportive in that first episode of Talking Style. I'm really honored to be a part of the No Trouble contributor crew, and yeah, I really do appreciate it. In this episode, we're going to continue looking at the Afro-Carribean influence on the music that we hear all the time. And to do that, we're going to use a groove that sounds a little bit like this. Many of you will immediately recognize that as the Faith Groove by George Michael, I Want Candy, or the Bo Diddley beat. It's commonly known as the Bo Diddley groove. Now, check this out. The technical name for that is the 3-2 Clave. In the first measure, we have 3 events. Okay? In the second measure, we have 2 events. Okay, so together, if the pulse is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 events in the first measure, 2 events in the second measure. A groove is really just a repetitive idea. It's an ostinato pattern. Okay, something the listener can always come back to. And I think everything has a groove to it. Everything. Okay, so the idea, or the groove, or the clave, the rhythm, is that, okay? But it's all these little flavor packets, I call them flavor packets, that we put in, all the, the articulation, the note length, the dynamics, all those things is what starts to shape the style. And that's where we're going with this video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through a few examples, and I'm going to play it straight. And I'm going to show you a couple of little things that I do to put my own unique voice in. To this type of an idea. You're free to take some or use that as a launching pad for your own thing. So let's get into that with example 1. So example 1, I'm going to play the groove. I'm going to play all the notes as written for the full note length of each note. I'm going to use the note G, so this could be over a G7 chord. Okay, the click that you hear is going to be on beats on beats 2 and 4 at 170 BPMs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Now, that's pretty straight. Not particularly exciting, but there will be, you may run into instances where either an MD or the style or whatever's going on, any number of circumstances is going to dictate that you play that in that vein. So let's move on to example 2. I'm going to do a slight variation and see how the style changes just a little bit. So in example 2, you might be thinking that the groove sounds a little bit funkier when we shorten the notes. I do agree that it has a little more attitude when the notes are shortened. In example 3, I'm going to shorten the notes even more and add some ghost notes and a couple of little fills using some chord tones and scale tones. So check it out. 1, 2, 3, and. Let me show you what I'm doing there. So I'm playing, right? There's the groove on, as it is on bar 1 and 3. I'm doing dead notes right on the E string. okay? Then I'm grabbing the 5th and the 6th. In bar 4, going to the 7, the flat 7, okay? Flat 7, 6, 5. And then a hammer on from the 2 to the major 3rd. You also notice a little bit of a nuance that I did not write, and a little bit of a slide. Okay, let's move on to example 4. Example 4, I'm going to stay with the whole theme of keeping the notes short, but this time I'm going to add in some different chord tones, okay? And I'll play it first, and then I'll explain to you what I'm doing and where I'm putting these skips and things like that. All right, check it out. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So here's what's going on here. So I'm playing C, that dead note, right on the A string, then B flat, another dead note, and then coming down on G. Just the first measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Now the next dead note is on the and of 1 into F and G. Keeping those notes pretty short. Still, remember. Same pattern on bar 3 for the first part. And instead of going from F, the flat 7, I'm going to the minor 3rd. So let's move on to example 5. Example number 5 is similar to Iko Iko as recorded by Dr. John. In this example, we're going to take out some notes, but I'm going to add a chromatic slide from the F sharp, and I'm going to also add an octave. Check this out. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and. So before we go, I'm going to play out, I'm just going to play some stuff that I did not transcribe and put into the PDF, and maybe you could find some stuff that you can take out of there as well. I really hope that you enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoyed getting it together for you. So please leave some comments below. I'd love to get started in a conversation with you. If you have any questions or comments or anything like that, I'd love to hear them. Until I see you next time, get your groove on. Here we go.